Good afternoon. I had to run to get here on time. There aren't many people here yet, so just give it a couple of minutes. I must put my phone on charge, and then we can get on with it. Right. Wait a couple of minutes and see who joins us. Can you hear me? Can somebody write in the chat if you can hear me okay? Oh, great. Oh, hi, Victoria. Well, good morning to you. Just give me 2 minutes. I need some water. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, back again. So, oh yeah, the number of participants is climbing. No, Victoria, you say good afternoon to me. It's good morning to you. It's good afternoon to me. Sumbu, you're in Hamburg, if I remember right. But where, Linda, where are you? MP. I wonder who MP is. Military police? I don't know. How do you know those documents? Well, I'll tell you in about 3 minutes. Cheers. Okay. I'll start in 2 minutes anyway. See what happens. Sumbo, you have a great memory. Well, practice. But, you know, some things stand out, and so you remember them more easily than others. It's like the example that Krishna said to Arjuna, can you tell me what you had for breakfast on the 3rd of February 3 years ago? And Arjuna said, not the vaguest idea. Can you tell me what you had for your dinner on your wedding day? And he said, oh, yes, I remember that. We had that. And then he said to Krishna, but how do you expect me to remember that? And Krishna said, people only remember the things that they're interested in. I remember everything because I'm interested in everything. So I haven't reached Krishna's stage, but, you know, as with everybody else, if I find it interesting, I tend to remember it. So it's like with a lot of people who are, I don't know, moderately well known. I meet lots and lots of people, and they all remember me because it's a unique experience for them, or semi-unique. But I only remember those who, for which there is some reason for me to remember them. And so it's sometimes awkward when I meet somebody, or who came to me 3, 4, 5 years ago, and I haven't a clue who they are. Anyway, so it is now 5 past. So let us begin. Now, I've known about the Lords of Darkness for some years. And I've also known for some years that it's our job, that is humanity, to dissolve them, to return them to the nothingness from which they sprang. The reason it's our job is that because we created them. Exactly when it happened, I'm not sure. My suspicions would be around 3000 BC, when there were a number of, shall we say, catastrophes happening in a relatively short period. Large scale stuff like the comet or meteor or whatever it was that landed in Austria at a very oblique angle, chucked literally millions of tons of dirt into the air, which landed on Mesopotamia and caused the diaspora from there to, well, in every possible direction. Anyway, that's just one of them. There are a number of them. And what happened is that opportunists awarded themselves the position of priest. And they began to teach that these things are being visited upon you because, you're not, God doesn't like you, or the gods don't like you. So you must do what I say in order to appease these evil gods. And that was the origin of the Lords of Darkness. So, I mean, because of our concentration upon these evil gods who didn't actually exist at the time, we actually created them by focusing our combined creative power to form the Lords of Darkness. I mean, they have a few other names as well, but that's the name by which they're most commonly known in Western Europe. And what we have to do now is to uncreate them. And it's actually surprisingly easy, although I've known for a number of years that it's our job to do it. I didn't know until a few days ago how. And it's very, very easy. You stop giving them your power. You see, they only exist so long as humanity keeps feeding energy into them, because they have no natural existence. They're a completely artificial construct. They can only remain so long as we keep pumping energy and intention into them. So our intention is to placate these gods of evil by giving them our power. And so this has led to the present state of affairs, where people who sometimes called the Illuminati or the lodges, or they have other names, and they've worked out how to tap into the Lords of Darkness. That is, they use the energy which we have put in there in order to exploit us. So it becomes a vicious circle. See, we feed the Lords of Darkness, the Lords of Darkness feed them, and then they use this energy to exploit us. And it's time to stop it by withdrawing our energy from our construct. Now, there's one point on your body that you need to know exactly where it is. I want you to take one hand, doesn't matter if it's left or right, and I want you to position it on your lower abdomen so that your navel, your belly button, sits exactly there where my finger is. And then directly below, oops, this finger is where your power center is. So navel, power center. And this just gives you a good guide as to where it is, because it's always in proportion to your hand. And it's from here, if you look with your inner eye, as it were, you will see that there is a tube, that's the word I'm looking for, going from there to feed the Lords of Darkness. Now, what I want you to do is to just first stop the flow, stop giving them your energy, and then reverse it. But here's a very important point. You draw your energy back, but only your energy. And that's the way to dissolve the Lords of Darkness. So that is what we're going to do tomorrow evening, my time. Tomorrow, well, the times are in the email, depending on where you are. And the more the merrier. The point is this: we created it by a joint effort, and they continue to perform their antics so long as, through habit, humanity keeps giving them energy. And it doesn't take much to change a habit, especially one that's only exists in the morphogenetic field. So it doesn't take many of us focusing on withdrawing humanity's energy from them for them to cease to exist. So obviously the more the merrier. So tell all your friends, tell them what time we're meeting tomorrow, and we will see us then, and then we will just do it. Okay, thank you very much. If there's any questions, put them in the chat now, and then we'll have a look at them. So let's put my windows back on. No questions? Right, in that case, we will see us tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.